Now on CoastTV News.
We finally get a break from the rain and see the sun today, but the rain returns tomorrow with a yellow alert as a system is developing to our west. I'll track it all on Featurecast coming up.
Scary Milford school situation after a Thursday lockdown due to threats. We have the information from Milford Police.
A Sussex Central shooting arrest as Delaware State Police provide us with more information about what went down at a high school basketball playoff game just last week.
BB Financial Crunch, the plan for the healthcare provider, says it has to counter funding issues.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It is Friday, March 8th, 2024. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley. Thanks for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour.
Yeah, Paige, weekend has arrived. Yes. Time for some good vibes.
I can get behind that.
Weather looking good today. I'm just going to focus on today, Paige.
We are not going to focus on tomorrow at all. We like to live in the moment.
Right now, I do.
Right now, we do. I even had the windows down a little bit on my way in today. I couldn't do it the whole ride.
You know what I saw for the first time in a long time tonight this morning walking?
A fox?
Stars in the sky.
Oh, that's true too.
I have seen a fox around our that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's right. Well, good vibes today, but we'll let Bob Trahy break maybe the bad news for tomorrow. So good morning, Bob.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Del Marvin. Nice to see the starry skies this morning. We have a chance to finally dry things out, and it's chilly out there. Don't need to scrape the windows, though. Temperatures well above freezing, 45 in Millsboro, Salisbury, Delmar. Most areas in the low to mid 40s right now. We have a bit of a northeast wind around 5 to 15 miles per hour, and that will be a chilly breeze as we go through today. As we're looking, we'll call it mostly clear to partly cloudy skies right now, as you do have weak high pressure building in. But here's the next system that promises rain and wind as we go into your Saturday. Let's walk you through it on Featurecast this morning. We're in the 40s. We're seeing sun and clouds and temperatures into the mid 40s mid-morning. By noon, lower 50s, maybe mid-50s farther west, and 40s along the beach. And as we're looking at this evening, we're looking at temperatures falling through the 40s and increasing clouds. Here's your day part forecast. You'll need the sunglasses today, but we're trading the sunglasses for rain gear into tomorrow, as it is a yellow alert day, but not a total washout for the weekend. I'll explain coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Bob. This morning, classes are expected to resume in the Milford School District after scary situation there on Thursday. A credible threat was made towards the district that caused a lockdown to go into effect yesterday afternoon. According to the district, Milford police were called in. They found that students from the elementary schools were safe, so they were sent home as normal. But the older students had to wait a bit longer before being released, and an investigation remains ongoing.
And we do have breaking news this morning. The Milford Police Department says it's attempting to locate a 59-year-old Lincoln man regarding terroristic threatening. They are looking for this man, Thomas Caffrey. Now, according to police, they made several attempts to contact him over the last couple of hours. Milford police have not said if this is connected to the school situation. They are asking you to call the number you see right there at the bottom of your screen if you have any information on where Caffrey may be. We now have an update from a scary story that happened just a week ago. Troopers have arrested 19-year-old Jared Sturgis after a shooting at Sussex Central basketball game. Now, important to note, no one was hit or hurt by the bullets. According to police, an investigation found that a 15-year-old had shot at a car with Sturgis helping him escape. They say another nearby school was also hit by bullets. Sturgis is now in jail facing charges related to that shooting.
2 new companies will help BB's supply chain and its financials. But despite that outside help, BB is claiming it is not going broke, nor is it going anywhere. According to BB CEO Dr. David Tam, the way hospitals like BB get paid are getting more and more complex. Dr. Tam says the goal isn't just financial, it's about efficiency.
Will allow BB Healthcare to continue to grow services throughout the county in places like Millsboro and Millville and Rehoboth, where we already have campuses, so that it will be easier for that patient to access care without having to travel farther or go to different places at different times.
And BB says patients probably won't even notice a difference in their care, and these new partnerships will take effect in the coming months.
BB's undergone changes before, including its leadership. Dr. Tam has been BB's leader since 2020, appointed just before the pandemic. So this is how we got here. It was on March 25th, 2019, The healthcare company announced the departure of its CEO and president, Jeffrey Fried. That's effective the next day, citing BB's board wish to go in a new direction. And then the same day, Rick Schaffner, executive vice president and COO, was appointed as the interim CEO. And then February 3rd, 2020, BB hired Dr. David Tam. He eventually began the job early due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Happening today in Lewis, city leaders there will meet to map out how it plans to spend its money next fiscal year. At 9 a.m. at City Hall, the mayor and city council will talk about the budget for 2025 and they'll look at what's changed since their last meeting, explore new ways to make money, and also decide how to spend it. The current proposed budget plan focuses on city safety, activities for children, and improving public spaces like nature trails.
Also in Lewis, the Housing Subcommittee set to discuss housing proposals this Tuesday. The committee is looking at a new plan to allow homeowners to add small, independent living spaces right on their own properties. You can think of these as tiny homes. Officially, they're known as accessory dwelling units. It would apply to converted garages or small backyard cottages. The committee wants to create more affordable housing in Lewis neighborhoods without changing their look and their feel. The committee is still debating how big these units can be and making sure homeowners live on site.
Rehoboth Beach officials holding a special presentation today. The goal, they say, is to introduce locals to environmentally friendly lawn alternatives. Botanist Bill McCovey, with over 3 decades of experience at DNREC, will discuss the benefits of incorporating native grass like plants into local gardens and landscapes. And the presentation will be held at 10 a.m. today in the Commissioner's meeting room at City Hall.
Silver Lake, located between Dewey and Rehoboth Beach, is one of Delaware's natural treasures. According to state records, Silver Lake is one of the closest freshwater lakes in proximity to the Atlantic Ocean. Locals say someone who owns a piece of property on the lake, however, is threatening the well-being of the area by dumping soil next to the lake and ruining habitat. According to County Councilman Mark Schaefer, the county issued a stop work violation to that property owner. But a petition was created to draw more attention to the need to help the lake. In a statement to Coast TV, DNREC says it has investigated the site on a number of occasions and confirmed there are no violations. The department says the ongoing activities at Silver Lake are not within the department's jurisdiction. Coast TV also reached out to that property owner, but we have not heard back yet.
Delaware Department of Education is looking to have new ways to evaluate teaching and learning. They say they're focusing on what they call Delaware Teacher Growth and Support System. The department says this is all about continuous improvement, making sure educators have the tools and feedbacks they need to thrive in the classroom. The department says they want to hear directly from teachers next week.
Delaware also attempting to make a big change to help retired state workers with their health care. 2 new laws are being talked about in the House committee. House Bill 281 says the state can't use a certain type of health plan that some retirees don't like. The other law, House Bill 282, going to make a group that decides on health plans more open and make sure retirees have a say in decisions. This committee says these changes are all about making sure retired workers are happy with their health care and that their voices are heard.
Now, taking a live look at our nation's capital, was here just a few hours ago that President Biden delivered his State of the Union address. That is where he focused on several areas, including improving the economy and reproductive rights.
That's right. He also
The state of our union is strong and getting stronger.
President Biden delivering a fiery message during Thursday night's State of the Union address, warning of threats overseas.
If anybody in this room thinks Putin will stop at Ukraine, I assure you he will not.
The president calling on Congress to approve aid for Ukraine to defend itself, while also calling out challenges to our country.
History is watching, just like history watched 3 years ago on January 6th. When insurrectionists stormed this very Capitol and placed a dagger to the throat of American democracy.
President Biden touting his successes while drawing a sharp contrast between his policies and the GOP's on issues like a woman's right to choose.
Those bragging about overturning Roe v. Wade have no clue about the power of women, but they found out.
U.S. Senator Katie Britt delivering an intense Republican response.
The American dream has turned into a nightmare for so many families. Our families are hurting. Our country can do better.
She blasted the president on issues like the economy and crime.
From our small towns to America's most iconic city streets, life is getting more and more dangerous. President Biden's border policies are a disgrace. This crisis is despicable.
Dueling speeches at a pivotal moment in the presidential race. It's now down to a rematch between President Biden and his predecessor, former President Trump. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
And during the State of the Union address, President Biden drew contrast between himself and former President Trump. However, he only referred to Trump as his predecessor. That happened more than a dozen times. The president will be back in Delaware as he will spend part of his weekend at his Wilmington area home.
All right, well, we're just getting started this morning, Matt.
Coming up on CoastTV News today, bowling for a good cause. We're going to tell you how one organization is trying to get students to be more involved in service projects they are passionate about.
And Do More Delaware, the annual Do More 24 event, is back this year. We're showing you how one local high school benefited from one of the causes involved.
United Airlines says it is slowing down hiring more pilots. We'll tell you why the company says this is related to issues at Boeing. All that and more as CoastTV News today continues.
See the beauty of Delmarva from a bird's eye view. Soaring over the shore, Mondays on CoastTV News at 6. Sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Spring is around the corner, and now is the time to schedule your Horizon Services end-of-season heater tune-up to remove the wear and tear on your system. Our expert technicians will perform a thorough multi-point cleaning and inspection that will breathe new life into your system, prevent potential breakdowns, and ensure peak efficiency. Whether you need routine maintenance, repairs, or ready for a system upgrade, Horizon has your home covered. Call or schedule your appointment online today.
Helping people is why I became an attorney. I'm Kelly Geloff of the law offices of Tunnel and Razor. Accidents and injuries can happen at any time. That's why you have my entire team to help you through the legal process. With over 100 years of experience, we've certainly earned the trust of our clients. Our goal is to help you feel less stressed and be the voice you need to get the compensation you deserve. We're the personal injury team of Tunnel and Razor. Trust us to be your voice. Helping people is why I became an attorney. I'm Kelly Geloff of the law offices of Tunnel and Razor, and I handle personal injury cases. When I meet with clients, they're usually in pain due to their injuries and overwhelmed by their situation. They come to me because they need someone to help. As your attorney, I will strive to have you feel less stressed and be the voice you need to get you the compensation you deserve. And you'll have me and my entire staff to help you through the legal process. Trust us to be your voice.
Jen, Bradley, and Margot, all the headlines, couples and candid moments from the SAG Awards.
Plus, a fight to the finish, my pick for best dress. I'm thrilled about this entire gown.
Next Extra.
Today at 11:30 on CoastTV. NBC News Daily. Weekdays at 1 on CoastTV.
5:13 on our Friday morning, finally drying and out. Good visibility. Bay Health Cam, Milford, 45 degrees. We're not scraping frost this morning. Temperatures well above freezing right now, into the mid-40s. We've got a northeast breeze, so that's adding a chill to the air. And it will be a chilly day as we're seeing clouds moving through, but also seeing some sunshine today. Imagine that. We'll call it a mix of sun and clouds with high pressure. But guess what? More rain is on the horizon. That's moving in for tomorrow. Bus stop forecast for the kiddos. Hey, it's finally drying out. They'll need to bundle up a little bit off to school, 42, and heading home, 52, with a mix of sun and clouds.
Some health services coming to Greenwood on March 12th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Delaware Health and Social Services Division of Public Health are going to have a mobile health unit available outside of Town Hall. This will be for people to take advantage of. The mobile unit will provide services including COVID-19 testing and vaccinations, along with diabetes screening. There will also be community resources and education materials. A road course, or a road closure, I should say, which is coming to Millsboro. DelDOT says Patriots Way between Fox Run Road and Route 113 will be closed starting Monday. Closure is for the construction of an intersection related to the Millsboro Bypass project. The agency says detours will be posted to help drivers on the roadways.
United Airlines is slowing the pace of pilot hiring coming up this spring. The airline said it's pausing hiring in May and June and will likely restart new hiring classes in July. Due to manufacturing issues at Boeing, United will not receive dozens of planes originally scheduled to be delivered this year. Discount grocer Aldi announced a major expansion in the U.S. The German company plans to open 800 new stores nationwide over the next 5 years. This is in a $9 billion expansion. Aldi said it wants to bring the lowest prices possible during a time when consumers are more focused on saving money than ever. I can get behind that.
I can too. We're looking at mainly clear skies this morning. Did you hear that? Clear skies this morning, I know, and some sunshine today. And right now on our Irish Ice Cam, 45 in Lewis. It's a chilly start. One day of sunshine. It's short-lived. We've got another rainy and windy system for Saturday. It's a yellow alert day, then a lot of wind behind that. I'll have the details in 2 minutes.
Hello, family. I heard we need to discuss our water.
Dad? The neighbors didn't say we needed to discuss our water. They said our water is disgusting.
Be sure about your water quality with a free water analysis from Shore Water Refining.
Happy Friday, and today at 4 on Coast Life, we're discovering the essential differences between cosmetic and reconstructive procedures. Then we kick off your weekend with Fitness Friday, boosting your routine with expert tips. Catch Coast Life today at 4 on Coast TV.
Villa Sorrento invites you and your family to join us for some of Delmarva's best authentic Italian cuisine. Experience the aroma of warm bread served at your table in a cozy atmosphere. Try seafood pescatore or pasta with grandma's gravy. Our New York-style pizza and strombolis are a local's favorite. Top it off with cocktails, wine, and dessert. So for great food, good wine, great friends, good times, Villa Sorrento. That's amore. That's a nice.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware is an award-winning waterfront restaurant serving fresh, local seafood. Catch 54 features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple coastal cuisine with house favorites including our signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, and our famous 54 burger. Catch 54 offers delicious, chef-inspired nightly specials, a raw bar, a Wine Spectator winning wine list and monthly wine dinners, and the best happy hour in town. Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Deal or no deal?
We have no idea what's going to happen.
Are you ready to see what's inside?
Deal or No Deal Island, Monday on NBC and Peacock. Download the DSN app today, driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Frustrated about your awful water? Don't be. Call Shore Water Refining. Be sure about your water quality with a free water analysis from Shore Water Refining.
It's 5:18 and we're showing you a live look on this Friday morning of Lewis. I'm liking what you're saying about today, Bob. Saturday, not so much.
Yeah. You know what they say, Matt? One day at a time. And we'll enjoy today, because tomorrow is a yellow alert day for rain and wind. And hey, we don't have to scrape the frost this morning. It is chilly out there, but temperatures well above freezing, so no frost scraping. So that's a nice benefit. Temperatures out the door are not bad. They're chilly, 45 in a lot of places from Salisbury to Georgetown, Millsboro, Milton, 45, Bethany Beach and Indian River Inlet, 46. So looking at uniform temperatures across the area, we have a northeasterly breeze, and that will be with us all day. So it will be a chillier day for sure, and those winds a little stronger along the coast as we are seeing some clouds filtering out the stars. So we'll call it partly cloudy right now, and that'll be the case today. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds with weak high pressure in place, but here's the next big system now taking shape across the nation's midsection. Lots of rain and storms through Arkansas, Missouri into the Midwest, even snow on the colder side. So this whole mess is headed our way for Saturday. Let's walk you through it on Futurecast. A mix of sun and clouds today. Temperatures slowly rising through the 40s. I think we're right around 50 shortly afternoon along the 113 corridor, mid-50s farther west and cooler along the beaches as we're looking at mostly sunny skies. Then the clouds start to increase as we go through the overnight hours, and then they'll thicken up. And we could start to see some sprinkles or light showers tomorrow morning, but I think the steady rain starts to build in tomorrow afternoon and the winds start picking up as well. So if you have those outdoor chores, get them done early because we continue the rain into Saturday evening. Some of that will be heavy at times. Could see some ponding on the roads. You know the drill with these systems, and maybe some local flooding possible. And then the wind shift into Sunday morning with temperatures into the 40s. A blustery day on Sunday with sunshine and temperatures, well, in the 40s to right around 50 degrees. We're expecting about 3/4 an inch of rain on top of already saturated ground. So it's not going to take much to really aggravate the flooding problem. So watch out for that. And strong winds out of the southeast to south as we go into tomorrow evening, gusting 35, 40 miles per hour, maybe over 50 along the coast, and gusting well over 30 miles per hour Saturday night and on into Sunday as it remains very windy. In fact, by Sunday evening, still gusting 45 to 50 miles per hour, and that continues into Monday. So hold on to your hats. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. There's a yellow alert tomorrow for the rain. Clocks go ahead with daylight saving time Sunday morning, and then wind Sunday and Monday much cooler. Maybe some frost early next week, but then a nice warm up on the way into the 60s beginning Wednesday. Our umbrella winner today is Linda Allbrand from Lewis. Congratulations, Linda. You have a brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Right now, nonprofits across the first state are racing to raise as much money as possible in a 24-hour time frame.
Coast TV's Mallory Metzner introduces us to a local high school graduate who benefited from one of the causes involved.
Do More 24 is known as the largest day of giving in Delaware. It got underway Thursday night at 6, and the donations are rolling in for nearly 500 causes that you can support right here in Sussex County. Pathways to Success has programs in 5 Delaware high schools. The organization works with students who are at risk of not graduating, offering them personal, academic, and financial support. 96% of the students in its programs end up going to college, entering the military, or finding a full-time job after graduation. Ashlyn Horton is a college student majoring in accounting. She credits this nonprofit for her pathway to success.
A lot of students have a lot of potential that they probably don't really know they have, but once you unlock that and you really dig deep into what these kids can do, they can go so far, like farther than they ever thought they could.
Pathways to Success has a $10,000 goal it wants to hit before the fundraiser wraps up. Do More 24 runs through Friday night at 6. We have more causes you can support linked in the article at coasttv.com.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know which local nonprofit cause is most important to you.
A lot of options here. 48% of you say animals. I'm not surprised there. 17% of you, youth programs. 24% say environmental protection. And then we have 7% of you, housing. 4% community arts. There are no wrong answers. Vote for whatever you want. Head to coasttv.com/vote or head to the mobile app.
St. Patrick's Day weekend, round 1. Coming up, I'll show you where to get your workout on or kick back and see the show.
Honesty, integrity, bravery. Here is what we can face together.
Incoming.
Let's go.
I've had this policy of not mixing my work and romantic life until now.
I have no doubts you will make a great leader.
It's like you said, Chief. Change is inevitable. I'm no good without the job. You know that.
You've got the team. I've got you.
Chicago Wednesday, new on NBC and Peacock.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
Let the steam rise like the majestic Mount Fuji, unveiling a new ramen restaurant in Salisbury. The Fuji Ramen House is an adventure with each tantalizing bite. Enjoy your experience in a cozy Japanese-themed setting and indulge in mouth-watering appetizers, rice bowls, curry, and of course, our ramen. Handcrafted noodles simmering in a delicious broth with your choice of toppings. Elevate your taste to new heights and savor the umami flavors of authentic ramen at Fuji Ramen House, located behind East Moon.
Join us for the Coast Country Cares Supply Drive for Operation We Care on Saturday, March 23rd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Hawker's G&E Supermarket in Bethany Beach. Help pack care boxes full of snacks, personal items, and more for first responders. Let's show how much we appreciate those who go above and beyond for our community. See you on Saturday, March 23rd from 11 to 1 in Bethany Beach. For more information, go to coastcountry.com. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
Have you seen those crazy HVAC deals? Don't fall for that. At Above and Beyond Service Heating and Cooling, we just don't make promises, we deliver results. With our Peace of Mind maintenance agreement, you can rest assured we will keep up with your system throughout the year. We're a local company. You're not just a customer, you're our neighbor. Take advantage of our 0% finance for up to 72 months or up to $3,000 in rebates on a new train system. Call Above and Beyond Services to keep your family comfortable. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town, the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep. Coverage you can count on.
People were bowling for a good cause last night right off Route 1. Nonprofit Multiplying Good raised money for its Students in Action program. It was at Lefty's in Lewis. The goal is to help kids find issues that they're passionate about and give them the tools to help those in need through service projects. Students were from Sussex Tech, and organizers say the support means everything to these young leaders. This was the first time Multiplying Good hosted its Bowling for Good fundraiser, but they say they plan on making this a yearly tradition.
And we bring back First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey, and I think this may be the March Beach Day that we've been looking forward to, considering what we had most of this week.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see some sunshine, but it will be a chilly day for sure at the beaches as we're looking at temperatures in the 40s pretty much all day. Could get into the low 50s for a little while for Fenwick Island and Ocean City, but really much of the day is in the 40s. We've got the clouds and a northeast breeze, so a chilly ferry ride up to Cape May. Lewis, you're mainly in the 40s, maybe getting up to 50, and the same for Rehoboth Beach with a mix of sun and clouds. More rain and wind for part of the weekend. Yellow alert for Saturday. More on your forecast in a few minutes.
We're springing forward into the weekend. Subtle reminder to set your clocks forward on Sunday. It means you get an extra hour of daylight to enjoy all that the coast has to offer.
Sounds good to me. Coast TV's Mallory Metzner shows us the coolest things to do this weekend.
St. Patrick's festivities are starting to ramp up and New Year's resolutions may be starting to fade, but if you need inspiration to maintain goals for a healthier year, then head to Cape and Lopin High School on Saturday. Hone your health and fitness while exploring a leisure lifestyle. 80 vendors will be set up from 9 to 4. BB Healthcare will have free health screenings. Then screen 100 independent films from around the world during the 8th annual Ocean City Film Festival. Filmmaker John Waters is back to share stories of what it was like to make his movie Hairspray. The festival runs through Sunday at theaters and venues throughout the coastal town. From the stage to the screen, you can watch the retelling of 6 Wives of Henry VIII by the Take Two Drama Club of Sussex Central High School. The drama teacher says 6 Teen Edition is presented in the form of a pop concert. There are 2 showings on Saturday at 2 and 7 p.m. Hunt down 30 paper eggs like these in a scavenger hunt in Berlin. 2 winners will be drawn from the completed scavenger hunt checklist on March 30th. Ocean Pines Restaurant Week is now officially underway. Dine at 3 restaurants on the list or more. Get your card stamped and it'll become a raffle ticket. Restaurant Week runs through March 16th. Learn about German submarine operations that took place along the East Coast during World War II. An author with an upcoming book on the topic will give a free lecture at the Fort Miles Museum at 10:30 Saturday morning. And it's St. Patrick's Day weekend round 1. The 11th annual Lucky Leprechaun 5K at Irish Eyes sets off at 11 a.m. Sunday. The 16th annual parade commences at 2 p.m. and gives back to the Milton Fire Department, Community Foundation, and Chamber of Commerce. Master your self-defense skills at Dewey Beer Company in Harbison. Women can learn from a detective with a 2nd-degree black belt. The class benefits local women's domestic violence charities. It wraps up with a deep stretch session from Happy Bodies Pilates. And get ready for Picture Day Monday. The Humane Animal Partners will have a professional photographer taking possum photos of people and their pets. Proceeds benefit the shelter. Call ahead to reserve your spot. You do need tickets and reservations for some of these cool things to do, so check the article on CoastTV.com.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
Hello, family. I heard we need to discuss our water. Dad, the neighbors didn't say we needed to discuss our water. They said our water is disgusting.
Be sure about your water quality with a free water analysis from Shore Water Refining.
Delmarva Sports Network is on the lookout for a social media promotions producer. Manage our digital scene and craft content that captures the spirit of local sports. Successful candidates have at least 5 years of experience and a passion for sports to produce thrilling videos that engage and inspire. Join our team and make a difference in how sports stories are told. Apply today at DraperMediaJobs.com. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
At Chesapeake Home Services, we take the risk so you don't have to. Trust our team with the sale and installation of your new heating and air conditioning system. And if you're not satisfied for any reason within the first year and we can't fix it, we'll buy it back. At Chesapeake, we make sure you get the best affordable price to include flexible financing options with payments as low as $95 a month. When it's time for a new HVAC system, take the safest road out there. Chesapeake Home Services. We always go the extra mile.
Service sure to make you smile. They always go the extra mile.
Upgrade your roof. Whether it's metal roofing or shingles, Alpha Roofing and Siding is the pinnacle of protection and style, using premium materials that withholds any harsh conditions that are covered by a 50-year material warranty. Get free gutter guards with your new roof and 12 months no interest. Ask us how to save 30% with a federal tax credit on solar skylights. Call today for more details. Alpha Roofing and Siding, where protection comes first and setting the standard is our legacy.
Frustrated about your awful water? Don't be. Call Shore Water Refining. Be sure about your water quality with a free water analysis from Shore Water Refining.
This is Coast TV News Today.
March 8th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
5:31 a.m. as we make our way on this Friday. Paige, we're making our way through March, getting to the middle part of the month almost.
It's scaring me.
I'm happy.
Are you? Well,
I hate March.
I feel like there's so much
Hate's
coming
a
up.
strong word. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Dislike.
Strongly dislike. But again, like maybe you can like hate January, really not like February.
Look,
and like,
I sent you that meme
dislike.
thing about the 3 February, March, and January. I don't like them.
You'll be shocked. You think Matt's happy now. Wait till April comes. Wait till beach season comes. He's going to be bouncing off the walls in the studio. So we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, we're getting there.
But the good news is we're flying through March. The bad news is rain's on the way. So let's bring in First Alert meteorologist Bob Chahi. He joins us now to help you prepare for your weekend. Good morning, Bob.
Hey, good morning, guys. At least we have a chance to dry it out today as we're looking at sunshine for today. And it's a chilly start, not a frosty one, with partly cloudy skies, 45 in Salisbury. In fact, a lot of cities checking in with 45. So we're in the mid-40s this morning, and we've got a northeast breeze as well. A little stronger along the coast right now, and that's a chilly breeze. And that will be with us all day as we're looking at, well, we'll call it partly cloudy skies. We can still see the stars out there as we have weak high pressure in place, but there is a big storm system gathering to our west. We knew the dry weather wouldn't last forever. That's moving in tomorrow. But let's enjoy today a mix of sun and clouds. Temperature slowly rising through the 40s by noon. Around 50 in Georgetown, Millsboro, Selbyville. Mid-50s from Salisbury to Seaford. And cooler 40s, it looks like, along the coast with that wind coming off the water. And clouds increase into this evening. So we continue the drying process. Still some big puddles out there in the fields and some of the ditches. Dry and chilly morning commute. I gave you the green light, and still the green light on your PM commute with sun and clouds.
Bob, thank you so much. This morning, classes are expected to resume in the Milford School District. This after a credible threat was made towards Milford School that caused the district to initiate a lockdown just yesterday afternoon. According to the district, Milford police were called in to address the situation. They found that students from the elementary schools were safe, so they sent them back home as normal. But the older kids, they had to wait a little bit before being released. Right now, police and school leaders are looking into exactly what happened.
And we do have breaking news this morning. As you first saw on our Coast TV News app, the Milford Police Department says it is attempting to locate a 59-year-old Lincoln man regarding a terroristic threatening incident. The man they say they are looking for is this man, Thomas Caffery. According to police, they made several attempts to contact him over the past couple of hours. Milford police have not said if this is connected to the school situation. They are asking you to call the number you see in the bottom of your screen if you have any information on where CAFRI may be.
BB Healthcare announced they're getting outside help. 2 new companies will be helping BB's supply chain and the financials. But despite the outside help, BB claims it's not going broke, nor is it going anywhere.
Yeah, and Coast TV's Charles Reinert shows us why BB says it is not losing money, but it could make more.
I'm going to be frank with you. This is a pretty complicated issue, but at the heart of it all, BB says this is just the healthcare provider getting with the times. According to BB CEO Dr. David Tam, one of the big reasons for these outside financial help is simply insurance companies. He says the way hospitals like BB get paid are getting more and more complex through things like artificial intelligence, for example. Tam says this partnership will help make sure BB gets the money they're owed for treating its patients. As for supply chain, Dr. Tam says its new partnership with another firm will let the hospital streamline how it stores and moves all of its medical supplies, from surgical gloves to bandages. Tam says that in turn will help BB make sure none of its equipment is expired, and as such, they don't waste any money just throwing it away. Dr. Tam says the goal isn't just financial, it's also about efficiency.
It will allow BB Healthcare to continue to grow services throughout the county in places like Millsboro and Millville and Rehoboth, where we already have campuses, so that it will be easier for that patient to access care without having to travel farther or go to different places at different times.
As for you at home or BB says patients likely won't even notice any differences with their care during these transitions. These new partnerships are expected to be implemented in the coming months. I'm Charles Reinert in Lois, Coast TV News.
Employees. Well, BB says its revenue cycle department will become part of an ensemble. It says 3 supply chain employees will make a similar move to the premier team. BB says no one is losing their job, nor will they have to reapply or move. But in an email to staff, Dr. Tam said they recognize changes like these can be difficult, and these decisions are not made lightly. So again, the question for all of this is why? BB says it's not in financial trouble. They say they are just looking to get stronger.
Happening today in Lewis, city leaders will be meeting to map out how Lewis will spend its money next year. At 9 a.m. at City Hall, the mayor and city council will talk about the city's budget for 2025. They'll be looking at what's changed since their last meeting, explore new ways to make money, and decide how to spend that money. The current proposed budget plan focuses on city safety, activities for children, and improving public spaces like nature trails.
Dewey Beach announcing its parking schedule and fees for the summer season starts May 15th. Parking will be completely free from every Monday from 5 to 11 p.m. Seasonal parking permits are available for $300, but local property and business owners can get them at a special rate for $175 up to 2 passes. Business licensed in the town are also eligible for a discount with 2 passes at $225 each. And for those visiting, options range from $30 per 24 hours to $100 for a full week, with meter parking available at $3.50 an hour. Now taking a live look at our nation's capital, the president and members of Congress just a few hours ago were there at the State of the Union address. Last night, President Biden gave his State of the Union address. He detailed the vision for the nation heading into another general election year. Biden delivered a speech covering several themes, including improving the economy, reproductive rights, and what he calls preserving democracy, along with finding solutions to conflicts overseas.
I know the American story. Again and again, I've seen the contest between competing forces in the battle for the soul of our nation. Between those who want to pull America back to the past and those who want to move America into the future.
Now, the State of the Union speech delivered by the oldest person to ever serve as president, and the response was given by the youngest Republican woman ever elected to the Senate.
President Biden just doesn't get it. He's out of touch. Under his administration, families are worse off, our communities are less safe, and our country is less secure.
Biden has a planned campaign event coming up in Georgia Saturday, and that's sandwiched between a weekend stay at his Wilmington area home.
More news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Still coming up this morning, Dewey and Bloom sprouts roots. We'll tell you how you can attend an informational session on the project that aims to beautify the town.
Also, a chance to advance the biggest stage in high school basketball in Delaware. Will show you who is heading to the state championship this year.
And DART travel changes. We're telling you what you need to know about the changes coming to the First State's public transportation in just a few months. Stay with us on Coast TV News today.
Hello, what's funky, fun, and fabulous? The Pottery Place in Fenwick Island. Explore over 12,000 square feet of fabulous finds, from furniture to gifts, home decor, art, pottery, housewares, and more. New pieces arrive weekly, hand-selected for the ultimate unique shopping experience. Looking for something extra special? Special orders and free local delivery is available.
We have everything under the sun.
There's something for everyone. The Pottery Place in Fenwick Island, Delaware. A family tradition for over 50 years.
Bright yellow dandelions, a clear signal that the time for prevention is now, for crabgrass and clover are soon to follow. Hillside Lawn Service has been making lawns around the Chesapeake healthier and weed-free for over 30 years. They don't mow it, they grow it. Hillside certified agronomists test your soil, apply exactly what it needs and nothing it doesn't. Their high-efficiency formulas help protect our waterways. Switch to Hillside now and get $25 off their annual maintenance program. Call Hillside Lawn Service for your free assessment.
It's tax refund season, so put your hard-earned money back into your #1 investment with help from Spicer Brothers.
Need a new lifetime roof, quality siding, energy-efficient windows, or even a beautiful new deck? We got you. Need new gutters or gutter helmet protection? We got you. Dreaming of a luxurious new bath or shower? We got you. Call today and learn how you can save up to 20% on your new project, plus enjoy no payments and no interest for 18 months.
Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Our goal at Expert Wire is to provide a wide range of quality electrical services with the highest standard of safety and excellence. In the world of wires and watts, Expert Wire is leading the charge for your home EV solutions. Get the fastest charging options at home for your electric vehicle. Remember, leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day. Full details online at expertwire247.com or call 844-350-WIRE.
Just about 5:42 on this Friday morning. Here's our Spicer Brothers cam, and no frost this morning. Temperatures into the mid-40s as we're looking at, well, mid-40s essentially everywhere from Salisbury to Georgetown. Lewis 45, Milford right now 45 degrees. We've got a northeasterly wind that's, well, a little stronger along the coast right now, and we also have partly cloudy skies, but we'll dry it out today with high pressure, but that'll be short-lived. Your checklist today: don't need the rain gear or the ice scraper, but you need the heavy coat, the warm beverage, and the sunglasses for sure. Another way to get your forecast is the First Alert Weather Line. Call 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by Baird, Mendalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
New changes are coming to DART's statewide bus service this May. DART says the goal is to enhance on-time performance and connections across Sussex County. Here are just a few changes for you to keep in mind. Route 201, the red line, will now pick up people every 20 minutes. It used to be every 15. Meanwhile, Route 203, the orange line, that's coming to an end. Not enough people were riding those buses. Route 204, the year-round service, will extend to Rehoboth Park and Ride during the beach bus season, but in the off-season, it will operate on more limited hours. These changes take effect May 19th, and we have more details on our website.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
What's going on, everybody? It is state semifinal time in Delaware, and after getting knocked out in the second round a season ago, the Dover boys, they are hungry to follow their mission in 2024. We'll see if they got it done last night against the Middletown Cavaliers. A heavyweight fight up at the Bob Carpenter Center. Winner will go on to the state title game on Saturday. Jumping in late first quarter, Dover up by 3. Dedham Perkins with the steal to Noah Allen for the easy lay-in. Senators up by 5. 23-20 Dover now, less than 2 to go in the half. Middletown Zion Mifflin up and under. It goes, lead down to 1, but the Senators are out and running as Terrence Williams gets by everybody for the quick 2. Quick tempo working for Dover. Final possession of the half. Darrell Little, the floater, it's smooth like butter, and the Dover Senators are headed to the state championship after defeating Middletown 59-53, and head coach Stephen Wilson says from here on out, it's a battle.
We weren't feeling each other out. You know, it's a good basketball game. It's just two good teams trying to compete against each other, you know, going back and forth like a fight. And, you know, we happen to come out with the victories today, but our guys just focus and they just want to win a state championship so bad no matter what, so they're just locked in and ready to go.
And the matchup is set. Dover will take on Salesianum on Saturday in the DIAA state finals at 6 p.m. That's all for sports. Have a great day, everybody.
Sunday may be for the Oscars, but it's also a special day for gamers. David Daniel has that and more in today's Hollywood Minute.
Mario Day is here again every March 10th because MAR 10 looks like Mario. Nintendo unveils a slew of offers, events, and other ways to celebrate. A new video highlights the various games the iconic plumber has traveled through over the years. Info on all of this year's Mario Day activities is at mario.nintendo.com.
Look out at this wasteland. Looks like chaos. There's always somebody behind the wheel.
The end of the world is not what it used to be in the first trailer for Fallout, based on the massively popular video game franchise. The streaming series follows a young woman struggling to adapt to a dangerous post-nuclear wasteland. Prime Video opens the vault for all 8 episodes of Fallout on April 11th.
So who is he?
The accountant.
Like a CPA accountant?
Not quite.
Ben Affleck is on board for a sequel to his 2016 thriller, The Accountant, as are co-stars John Bernthal, J.K. Simmons, and Cynthia Addai Robinson, and director Gavin O'Connor. The film from Affleck's company Artists Equity is taking aim at starting production this month. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
It's a drier start on our Friday. We're seeing, well, partly cloudy skies in Salisbury right now, 45 degrees. So we get a break from the rain today, but, well, it doesn't continue very long because the rain and wind are back Saturday with a yellow alert day. I'll have the details after the break.
I remember their little hands in mine, taking those first steps, soothing them when they were hurt or sick, helping them find their strength. Lately, I've noticed them trying to help me, but I'd much rather hear about them and my grandkids. That's why I chose Commonwealth Senior Living at the Eastern Shore, because some things never change. I don't want my kids to worry.
Improving the lives of seniors, their families, and each other. That's the Commonwealth difference.
Happy Friday, and today at 4 on Coast Life, we're discovering the essential differences between cosmetic and reconstructive procedures. Then we kick off your weekend with Fitness Friday, boosting your routine with expert tips. Catch Coast Life today at 4 on Coast TV.
Losing a beloved pet is difficult, and not knowing what to do next only makes it harder. Holloway Pet Cremation Services can make your loss a little easier. All you have to do is call. Our compassionate team will make prompt arrangements to receive your pet into our care for individual cremation. Then, we give you time for a private pickup. With options starting at $170, you can afford to treat them with the same care and respect as any member of your family. Holloway Pet Cremation Services, serving all of Delmarva.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is committed to improving the lives of young Delawareans. We're excited to teach elementary students how to be safe around electricity. We're proud to offer scholarships to students looking to further their education. The Co-op's annual summer youth tour gives high schoolers the chance to learn about cooperatives with hundreds of other peers from across the country. And we provide real-world experience to college students through our summer internship program. Young Delawareans are our future, and our co-op is proud to help them achieve their goals.
All new drill. Academy Award predictions and red carpet fashion with E.T.'s Kevin Frazier and Nichelle Turner. Here are the nominees. Plus, award-winning snacks with Pilar Valdez.
I'm salivating!
Friday at noon on Coast TV.
It is 5:48 on your Friday morning. We're taking a live look right now at Salisbury. You know, I can't tell, Bob, but I bet everyone there in Salisbury right now is celebrating that it's Friday. If you look really close, you can see it.
Yeah, here in Delaware as well. I know we're all pumped for Friday, Paige, and we're looking forward to a half-decent weekend with rain on the way tomorrow. Temperature-wise out the door, we're not scraping frost. 45 in Salisbury, 45 at Georgetown, Seaford 45. Looks like everybody's pretty much in the mid-40s right now, and we've got a bit of a northeast breeze as well. A little stronger along the coast, around 10 to 20 miles per hour, even picking up inland. So we'll be a breezy and kind of a brisk day as we're seeing some clouds out there right now. We'll see sun and clouds throughout the day as we continue the drying process as weak high pressure is building in. But we're watching another big, windy, wet storm developing to our west. Rain all the way from Arkansas into the Ohio Valley and snow on the colder side. We're not going to see the snow, but we'll get the rain and wind for sure from this system as we're looking at temperatures in the 40s this morning. And we'll see a mix of sun and clouds by mid-morning into the upper 40s, close to 50 degrees, and by 12:30 around 55 in Salisbury, 54 in Seaford, right around 50 for the 113 corridor, and cooler to the east. And I think we are topping out in the 50s away from the ocean as we go into this afternoon. 40s along the coast. We'll start to increase the clouds as we go through the overnight hours, and by Saturday morning could already start to see some showers beginning to move in very early in the morning, and maybe spotty showers throughout the morning hours, and the winds really starting to pick up into the afternoon. The rain becomes steady, possibly heavy into Sunday evening as the winds really pick up. So make sure those outdoor items are secure because those winds getting really gusty into the evening hours. And by tomorrow evening, look at the temperatures into the low 60s, 61 in Georgetown, maybe some very heavy rain for you. And then the rain quits around midnight. Then we'll see the wind shifting to the northwest and remaining very strong on your Sunday as we're only into the 40s, maybe 50 degrees as we go through the day, but that wind will be howling Sunday into Monday. We're thinking about 3/4 to at least an inch of rain, maybe more in Berlin and Ocean City. So once again, we've got saturated ground, so it's not going to take much to cause problems with flooding. Look at these winds, gusting 40 miles per hour, at least along the coast, at least 30 miles per hour inland tomorrow afternoon, and they continue to increase tomorrow evening, maybe gusting up to 50 miles per hour along the coast, and they're still very strong as we go into Sunday, at times gusting over 40 miles per hour, and by Sunday night, gusting close to 50. Holy cow, is it going to be windy. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. We're dry today, then the yellow alert day for Saturday. Clocks go ahead 1 hour on Sunday morning for daylight saving time. Very windy Sunday and Monday, and then a gradual warm up next week. Mid-60s Wednesday, up to 68 by Thursday, and partly cloudy skies.
All right, thank you for that, Bob. Dewey and Bloom will be in the spotlight today. Dewey Beach will hold an informational Q&A for people who are interested in participating or donating to the community-led project. The town says it is currently looking for individuals or businesses who would like to be involved in this volunteer effort. Session is taking place at 11 a.m. at the Dewey Beach Life Saving Station.
Coming up next on Coast TV News today, there's a surge in colon cancer in young adults. We'll tell you what Gen X, Millennials, and Gen Zers need to know about the cancer that is creeping up in cases.
Spring is here, signaling the perfect time to rejuvenate your lawn. Trust the knowledgeable staff at Johnson Seed and Feed to prepare your yard this season. Our lawn checklist, high-quality seasonal fertilizers, and premium grass seeds ensure a beautiful and healthy lawn throughout the summer. Unlike retail chains, we offer pure Eastern Shore grass seeds with no inert matter added. Don't miss out on our Dunbar, where you can craft your own spring arrangement. Be the envy of your neighborhood and enjoy your lawn with Johnson's Seed and Feed.
Draper Media seeks a detail-oriented overnight operations technician. This crucial role involves monitoring and managing over-the-air and content, plus quality control. Successful candidates are proactive problem solvers with knowledge in broadcasting systems like Grass Valley Ignite and Sony ELC. This position requires night, early morning, and weekend shifts. Apply today at drapermediajobs.com. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
Mark your calendars for Runway, a formal style fashion show, Sunday, April 21st at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. Prepare to be dazzled by stunning looks from Rehoboth's finest boutiques, live music and entertainment, plus champagne and hors d'oeuvres. Tickets are $50 and are available now. Treat yourself to a fun and stylish evening you won't soon forget. For more information, visit Rehoboth Beach Main Street's Facebook page.
Plumbing problems?
If your toilet won't flush and your water stops running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
Heating problems?
If it's cold outside and the heater's not running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
Marital problems? Yeah, call that guy.
If your toilet won't flush and your water stops running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
For all your plumbing and heating needs.
Pinnacle team was awesome. I was impressed how that was. I mean, the big machines they had.
The floor looks great. It's brighter. It brightens up the room a lot. It's, you know, the grit in the floor, it helps with us responding to the, you know, getting to our lockers. You know, usually we come running through here and everything like that. The Pinnacle team was really great. They were professional. They were, you know, very honest. They wanted to get us done, and they got us done on time. Pinnacle was amazing, and we absolutely love the floor.
Pinnacle Concrete Coatings, because quality matters.
March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and today we are looking into the surge in colon cancer cases, especially in people under the age of 50. Colon cancer is now the leading cause of cancer deaths for men under 50 and the second leading cause for women.
Yeah, the average age to be diagnosed is 67. So why are more people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s being told they have it? As Marty Salt shows us, researchers, they also want to know why.
I felt great. So when all of this happened, it was a kick in the chest.
Colon cancer was the last thing on Carmen Sussman's mind. 46, married with 2 young daughters, he was just hitting his stride.
We were hiking, we were walking every day.
Carmen, like most younger patients, was initially not alarmed by the symptoms.
You just attribute that to what you ate yesterday or something like that.
But it was something much worse, colon cancer. Doctors at the Cleveland Clinic say colon cancer has a broad range of symptoms, including abdominal pain, diarrhea, and weight loss, meaning it can go unnoticed for months, even years.
We found that in young people, once they're diagnosed with colorectal cancer, they're diagnosed at a more advanced stage.
Although 1 in 3 people diagnosed before 50 have a family history, studies have shown what you eat matters.
Some things that have been consistently shown to increase the risk for colorectal cancer are diets that are high in red meats, excessive alcohol intake.
Researchers at the University of California, San Diego found that high-fat diets change gut bacteria and alter digestive molecules, causing inflammation and increasing the chance of colorectal cancer.
If you find a colon cancer early, there is a very high chance you are cured of that cancer.
So I think the most important thing that they should do is just listen to their body and don't think it's nothing, because it could be something.
I'm Marty Salt reporting.
It is 5:57 now. It's time for a quick look at your forecast before you head out your door.
And we are ready to enjoy a nice day. I'm only talking about Friday here
Yeah.
for March.
Short-lived for sure, as we're looking at the sunshine today. A chilly start to the day with 40s. We're looking at, we'll call it partly cloudy skies today, and only in the low 50s with a chilly east-northeast wind. Your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Yeah, here's the yellow alert for Saturday. Wind and rain. Clocks go ahead Sunday morning, and a lot of wind Sunday into Monday, and turning cooler, lower 50s Monday. We're going to see some frosty mornings by early next week, but then a warm up into next week with 60s, even close to 70 by Friday with some showers. And oh gosh, here we go again. For the weekend, some rain on Saturday, hopefully drying out for St. Patrick's Day.